Right.
Let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go, now it's bedtime again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, but no surprise. It's life with Louie, Louie, Louie. Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's life with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's life with Louie.
People in the Midwest grow up hating tornadoes. Oh. Not me. It was the tornado drills I hated. They always came at the worst possible times.
Thanks a lot, Louie.
Hey!
Court is in session.
Quiet! They're finally gonna show his real father!
We interrupt this broadcast.
Come on!
We have to go to the southwest corner of the basement.
Back to Night Sniff! Bring the sniffer back.
Now, if you all just follow me into the sample room.
Finally, the reason we came here.
Tornado drill!
Just once, I wish we'd have a real tornado.
Oh, Louie, a tornado is nothing to wish for.
How do you know? You seen one?
I remember my first tornado. Scariest thing I ever saw. Sent a dozen farm animals flying across 3 states.
Wow, flying farm animals.
A Canadian donkey landed in our bird bath.
Yeah, right. Tommy, what's the matter with you? You in love or something?
Yeah, and you better not tell anyone or else.
Or else what? You'll spoon me to death?
Can you help me out, Louie? I don't even know what to say to her.
Sure. The first step is you gotta tell your big brother who the lucky girl is. Lunch Lady Newton? Gross.
So what do I do?
You keep that to yourself. Crush on the lunch lady? Jeez!
Did I hear right? You have a girlfriend?
More like a woman friend.
Well, if you like her, you just go right ahead and tell her.
Tell her?
That's what people do when they like someone. They show each other how they feel.
Oh yeah, just like Dad.
Your dad's more of a romantic than you think. These are the letters your father sent me during the war.
What do they say?
There were a few complaints about the food and getting shot at, but mostly he wrote how much he loved me.
He did?
Well, me and General Patton.
Can I read them?
Certainly, but please put them back when you're done. Your father doesn't know I saved them, and he wouldn't be too happy if anyone else saw them.
Okay, Mom. Ora, Ora, Ora. You're the girl I adore. You're my sweetheart for a Shora. Pretty as a Gabora, and I couldn't love you more. Ew, mush!
Never fear! Louis the Leg Anderson is here.
Come on, Louie, you can do it.
Sure you can do it, Louie. Just put your weight into it.
Hey!
Attention, everyone inside. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
The way I figured it, this might be the only chance to see a real tornado. Besides, the tornado had destroyed the only home run I kicked in my life. It owed me. Here, tornado! Well, this was a real good idea.
Alright, here's one for you, and here's some for you. And here's another. Alright, everybody safe? Alright.
Saucepan. What am I, soup?
Hey, I liberated France wearing only a colander.
Andy, you think we'll be all right down here?
You just got a bad case of tornado jitters. I'll tell you a little story. Calm me down. The Battle of Dunkirk, nighttime, shrapnel flying, bombs exploding, my buddy Peterson loses a leg. Not his, of course.
Dad, what about Louie?
Don't worry about it. He's heard this one 1,000 times.
Oh, Louie's fine. He was playing kickball after school. I'm sure he's tucked away in the school shelter, safe and sound.
I don't think we're in Cedar Knoll anymore!
my Rambler.
Don't worry, Dad. It's in the garage.
I don't remember putting it in the garage.
Louie, we were worried about you. How'd you get home so quickly?
I got a lift.
Cool, just the way I left it.
Well, everything looks ship-shape in here. Oh, honey, we didn't have a skylight put in recently, did we?
Boys, breakfast!
No time for chow, Aura. We've been hit. Gotta reinforce the bunker here.
Louie! Where's Louie?
He said to tell you he's not gonna make it.
No breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
Are you sure, Louie? It's French toast.
I think I can. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Again.
I think I better call school.
Anderson, how'd your house survive?
Lost a shingle here and there, but nothing 5 minutes with a hammer can't fix. What's going on? Is there a run on 2x4s or something?
Hey, Ruthless, just the guy I'm looking for.
That's me, here to serve. What can I do for you?
My wife's birthday is coming up, and I'm not sure what to write on her card. How does this sound to you? My love for y'all is stronger than the chow in the mess hall.
What sap wrote that? Not that it's particularly poorly written or anything.
Wait, maybe I can help you out. My love is more powerful than all the gunpowder in the hay bomb. Deeper than the deepest latrine.
Hey, let me see that.
Hang on. I've got the pick of the litter. I love you like the honeybee loves his honey. Signed, Andy.
There must be thousands of Andys.
It's addressed to Aura.
So, the guy was clearly overseas. And in some countries, Aura is a very common name.
Fess up, chump. You wrote these letters.
Letters? I didn't have time to write letters. In case you forgot, when I was overseas, I was too busy defending my country. Fighting in the trenches, sleeping in the mud.
Oh, every night when I sleep in the mud, I think of you, my little rosebud.
Doesn't prove a thing.
All right. Give the guy a break.
Thanks. Just put it on my account.
Sure thing. Now, would that be under Anderson or...
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Traitors.
Your mother tells me you're scared to come outside, Louie. Is that true?
No, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I'm just spending some quality time with me.
All right, Louie, let's try something else. I'm going to hand you a drawing, and I'd like you to tell me what you think it is.
A fresh, beautiful apple pie. Cruelly demolished by a tornado. A brand new bike. Crushed to bits by a tornado. I have no idea.
Either your son has been badly frightened by the tornado, or he's inherited some bizarre paranoid behavior. Does anything like that run in your family?
Oh, no.
The letters, Aura. The letters. My letters have fallen into enemy hands.
Well, not now, dear. Principal Halloran is just explaining what's wrong with Louie.
It's called tornado-induced agoraphobia. Louie's in complete denial, and he won't be able to step outside until he confronts his fear of tornadoes.
That kid's moving out when he's 18, whether he likes it or not.
Fortunately, I have developed a special 11-step program that is guaranteed to cure him.
How does it work?
First, you write me a check for $200. Then, I schedule frequent sessions with your son at an additional cost of $75 apiece. And finally, we put Louie through my one-of-a-kind tornado simulator for a supplementary charge of $360.
Thanks a heap, Doctor, but I think we'll try our own 3-step program. Step 1, you leave. Step 2, I cure Louie myself. Step 3, you leave.
But that was step one.
Well, you're still here, aren't you? See, that's why I mention it twice.
Andy, are you sure you know how to handle Louie's problem?
You kidding? I dabbled in the psychiatric arts. I studied with Freud. My platoon nicknamed me Head Case. Don't you worry. I'll fix Louie. Now about those letters. Honey. Dear. Honey.
Tommy, you remember the letters I showed you.
How could I forget? I still haven't regained my appetite.
Well, the funny thing is, they seem to have found their way into the neighborhood. Do you know how that happened?
Let's see. Off the top of my head, a big tornado came and blew everything all over the place.
You think you could try to find them?
Save your breath, Dad. I'm not talking.
Louie, did I ever tell you the most important thing I learned in the war?
Duck?
Even more important than that. I learned it's okay to be afraid. Here's a little trick that General Patton himself showed me.
General Patton was afraid of stuff?
Well, no, nothing scared that man. He was a rock. But he taught the rest of us to write down our fears on a piece of paper.
Brilliant, Dad.
Let's give it a try. I'll go first. Let's see. My fears. I'm afraid of, the dark. I'm afraid of Brussels sprouts. I'm afraid of the garden hose coming to life and strangling me in my sleep. Your turn now, Louie. Go ahead.
I don't know what to write.
I'll help you out. How about you start with the letter T? Let's see. You're afraid of
Toenails?
No.
Tortellini?
You keep working on it. I got every confidence in you.
My Fears by Louis Anderson. Quit it!
Hey, the union's gonna hear about this, cow.
My love is like a mountain stream, ever flowing to you, my great lake.
You want to come up here and say that?
So long, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
You can forget about your Christmas tip. All right, Louie, today's lesson is wind, our friendly friend.
This should be educational.
Now, most wind is totally harmless. A breeze can blow a sailboat across a lake or cool you off on a warm day. See? Feels nice. The point is, Louie, wind is good. Wind works. Wind is right. Wind will save you.
Dad?
What?
Fan!
Huh? Oh, well, that's an example of bad wind. Lesson's over.
Well, here's lunch, boys.
What, peanut butter and jelly again?
What happened to the tuna casserole we had last night?
Well, our guest was hungry.
Hey, that's mine.
Mr. Brown, I'm here to collect my dad's letters.
Oh, your smile is the sun, your eyes the stars. I love you as much as my old cars.
Aren't you the sweetest?
And the final letter is...
Why?
Tornado. What's a tornado?
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Step right up! Only 25 cents to see the one, the only, amazing flying cow!
Hey, what are you doing? That's my cow.
Says who?
It's in my tree.
All right, Buster. You're gonna have to move it out. You know what you're doing? You're exploiting a defenseless creature.
Yeah? What's your point?
It's wrong. That'd be like me saying, hey, come see the agoraphobe, only $1.
I want to step. Hey, I get 10% of the gate.
Once again, Mr. Sensitive to the rescue.
I want to grow old with you. We make a lovely pair. I'll love you to the end of time or till I lose my hair.
That was your best one yet, Dad.
All right, Louie. Since you're missing so much school, I'm gonna fill in today.
Lucky me.
2 dairy cows graze peacefully in the meadow. Suddenly, a tornado picks up the cows and carries them away.
Here's something tasty for you, girl.
For crying out loud, Aura!
Yeah, Mom. What about us?
Now, boys, you know very well she has 4 stomachs. You only have one, and it can wait till dinner.
Okay, guys, go.
Move! Move! Move!
Hey, move!
All right, soldier, out of your skivvies and into your civvies. You know those comic books you love? With that, mouse that fights crime?
You mean Night Sniffer? Dog of Justice?
Yeah, that's the one. I just saw the newest issue down at the market.
All right. Could you pick one up for me, Dad?
Sure. Hey, wait a minute.
The roses are dead, the violets are fake. My love for you is as strong as my breath when I wake.
Hello, Dolly? You know, I thought the cow might like a piece of chocolate cake. Would it be rude to serve milk with that?
Chris says,
Lucky woman.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Sweetheart, I can't help it. I write what I feel, and I don't care who sees.
All right, Grunwald, that's enough. I wrote that poetry, and you know it. That's right, I'm not afraid to admit it anymore. I'm a poet, you hear that? Andy Anderson writes poetry, and he's proud of it.
How do we know that's your poem?
What? Just look at it. Happy birthday, Kitty. You'll be mine forevermore. It doesn't even rhyme.
That's true.
I wouldn't have even noticed.
I wrote that for Aura 20 years ago, and I don't mind telling you I feel the same way today. My sweet Aura, Aura, Aura. When I come home from the war, you'll be mine forevermore. And I'll let out Aurora, shouting, Tora, Tora, Tora.
Oh, fuzzy wuzzy.
It's a thought that counts.
Quit it!
What?
What's your problem anyway?
Same as yours. I'm stuck.
You can leave that room any time you want.
No, I can't. I'm scared.
Of what?
Tornadoes.
Big deal. Who isn't?
I hated to admit it, but the cow had a point. Hey.
This just in, Cedar Knoll is bracing for another tornado. This is not a test.
Andy, boys, there's another storm on the way.
Dad, your list, it worked.
I'm real happy for you there, Larry.
Andy, have you seen Tommy?
His bike, it's gone.
I'll go after him.
I'll go with you.
Turkey tetrazzini, shepherd's pie. I love your linguine and your roast beef on rye. Extra mashed potatoes, pudding on the side. Hey, Mrs. Newton, you're the apple of my eye.
Tommy, what are you doing?
Telling Mrs. Newton how I feel about her. That's what people do, you know.
Not during tornadoes, they don't. Come on.
Hey, wait for me, you deserters.
With that final twister, tornado season was over for another year. The town cleaned up, things were back to normal. The damage was contained, or so it seemed.
Hey, Louie, how about a little help?
Love to, Dad, but I'm still adjusting to being outside. It's a very delicate time for me. You don't want me to suffer a relapse, do you?
Look out! It's a garden hose! And it's going to strangle us all!
Give me that!
Oh, that's okay, Anderson. I make copies.
Laura, they're doing it to me again!